Hi boys and girls, looks like another e-learning day for us today. So today we're going to talk about some numbers, and we are going to use a number line and figure out which numbers are greater than or less than other numbers using our symbols up here. So our story is called Rocket Socket Number Line. On the castle side of the garden green, vegetables grow for the king and queen. The sun is hot, the day is long, and the veggies sing their garden song. Around the garden, regal and tall, 10 brave guards await the call. Everybody dance, proclaims the king. Find a partner, let's all swing. Rocket, socket, number line. Numbers and veggies, party time. One rockets through the sky and parachutes down with a pumpkin pie. Two flips into the air, lands on their back of a hungry hare. Remember, hare is another word for a bunny rabbit. Three grabs the orca plants and off they go to the garden dance. Four sees onion, swings her high, in comes ladybug, and off they fly. Five buzzes in on a bumblebee and circles round the broccoli tree. Six arrives with an old guitar, tells the yam he's a country star. Seven sees tomatoes basking in the sun, takes her hand, and off they run. Eight comes dancing, keeping time, but trips and falls on a melon vine. 9 calls out, wait for me. I want to be in the garden spree. 10 yells out, what great fun. Let's rock and roll till the day is done. 9, 8, 7, and 6 twisted in the garden mix. 5, 4, 3, and 2, dancing, prancing number crew. 1 bows proudly to the king. Everybody ready? Let's all sing. Rocket, socket, number line. Numbers and veggies, party time. Up they go, loop the loop. The king and queen eat veggie soup. The end. All right, so that book went over numbers in a certain order. Now, it went up to 10, so I have on here our numbers listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we're going to talk about where these numbers are on the number line and how it shows if they're greater, which is bigger, or less, which is smaller than another number. So if I want to know which number is bigger between 1 and 3. So let's find these up here. So here's number 1. And here's number 3. So can you see that the number 1 comes first? That one means that it's smaller. And up here we have our alligators, or our crocodiles, whatever you want to call them. And remember that they eat the big number because they're super hungry. So you want their mouths to open up to that big number. So if 1's our smaller number and 3's our bigger number, we want our alligator or our crocodile to eat that 3 because it's bigger. So it'll look like that. So it says 1 is less than 3. Do you see how that works? Let's do one more. Let's look at the numbers. Let's do 4 and 7. So when you're looking at your number line, which one comes first, the 4 or the 7? Right, the 4. So the 4 is smaller. So if we have our 4 and our 7, we know that our alligator or our crocodile wants to eat that bigger number, that 7. So his mouth has to open to that 7. And it would say that 4 is less than 7. And we can write these another way if we switch the numbers. Now I have the 7 first, which is the bigger number. So now that's the one that it wants to eat. So the mouth has to open to that number. And when we read that, it says 7 is greater than 4. And we can do the same thing with this one if we just switch the numbers around. But you still have to make sure that your alligator or your crocodile eats that bigger number, which is the 3. So the mouth has to open to the 3. And it says 3 is greater than 1. So now what I want you to do is in your e-learning journal, I'm going to give you 3 sets of numbers, and you're going to write them just like I did. And using the greater than or less than symbol, I want you to show me which number is greater and which number is less than. So your first group of numbers, you're going to use the numbers 6 and 8. So on your e-learning journal, write the number 6, leave a space, and 8 so that you can put your symbol in between. So then your second set of numbers are going to be 2 and 3. So you write your 2, leave a space, and then your 3 so you can put your symbol in between. And then your last set of numbers is going to be 7 and 10. So 7, leave a space, and then 10, and write your symbols. Now, for a little extra practice or a bonus, try flipping the numbers around and then putting the symbols in just like we did down here. But remember, your alligator or your crocodile, whatever you want to call it, has to eat that bigger number. So the mouth needs to open to the bigger number. I hope you enjoyed your lesson, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow.